wanna take you from me, they better bring a whole army. You know I fight by the sea, no there's no wave that can stop me. When the sky turns black, I'll be the light you need. I'll go to hell and back, I'll be your remedy. Ain't gotta have no doubt, I'll do it endlessly. With every breath I breathe, you know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here. I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be always been here to you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here. I could drown out the smoke when every wildfire's blazing. Yeah. Turn this broken hope into something amazing. When the sky turns black, I'll be the light you need. I'll go to hell and back, I'll be your remedy. Ain't gotta have no doubt, I'll do it endlessly. With every breath I breathe, you know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here. I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be always been here to you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be. If you're in trouble or running, trust me, I'm coming, yeah, I'll be. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be. Don't die this loving it, trust me, nothing can stop me, 'cause I'll be. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be I'll be here for you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be always been here to you. You know that I'll be, you know that I'll be here.
When the sunshine beckons to you and your wings begin to unfold, I thought you bringing the songs you sing are gonna keep me from the cold. And if a soul is hidden among you and its words may wound my soul, you can fill me up with what you got, 'cause my heart's been keeping on. She is love and the ways are high and steep. She is love and I believe her when she speaks. Love and her ways are high and steep. She is love and I do believe her when she speaks. You're in all my thoughts of passion and the dreams of my delight. Whatever stirs my mortal frame, will you keep it warm at night? I don't know where you come from, I know I haven't got a clue. All I know is I'm in love with someone who loves me too. She is love and her ways are high and steep. She is love and I believe her when she speaks. Love and her ways are high and steep. She is love and I do believe her when she
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope I don't trip over my words as much as I did Courtney's dress, but let's see how we go with that one. As the father of the bride, it's my privilege to give the first speech. I'd like to start by welcoming you all and to thank you for taking the time to come here to celebrate this very special, happy occasion that is the marriage of my daughter Courtney to George. Now, it doesn't seem 2 minutes ago that Courtney came home from Sherburn High School as a 16-year-old asking if it was okay to start seeing a lad who was a couple of years older. George was actually in Rebecca's year at school, so after a glowing recommendation, the rest is history. As a young girl growing up, Courtney always had a single-minded determination towards everything she did. Nothing would stand in her way to achieve her goals. From school assignments, exams, to even playing netball, it was all tunnel vision. So I suppose once she fell in love with George, there was always ever going to be one outcome. It's around 2 years now since one Saturday I got a text from George asking if he could come round and watch the football as Courtney was in Leeds for an afternoon with Rebecca. Of course that wasn't a problem, and George promptly turned up with the obligatory beers and proceeded to ask permission to marry Courtney. I said, well, let's drink the beers and we'll talk about that after. And then to today. Walking Courtney down the aisle, looking so beautiful and so happy, makes me the proudest man on earth. When I first saw her in her wedding dress is a memory I'll cherish forever. I would cry.
So a bit about me and George. So George and I met at university when we were 18. We were actually in different halls, but were brought together by a football team set up by a few of the lads who were here, Spartak Ferens. So my first memory of George was the first social after the first game. It doesn't take a lot, does it, when you're 18? But George ended up with like a forfeit of a few shots to drink. A recurring theme of this, you might all have your own stories about this, that George can't handle his beer. He'll argue it's not the case anymore, but you defo couldn't at the time, mate. So anyway, whatever's happened. He's got these like shots of tequila or sambuca or whatever to do. And bearing in mind there's like 20 odd people in this room, he's gone round and shook hands with everybody in the room. He said, good night. He said, nice to meet you, mate, have a good night, have a good night, have a good night, see you, mate, have a good night. I thought, oh, that's a bit weird. And then, yeah, wouldn't you know it, 20 minutes later, this fella who I've only just met, I've got an arm and a leg, and we've put him to bed. We got back in time for the second half of the football, about 9 o'clock, and then we've gone out as planned. But, of course, we're not just here to talk about George today. Do you know, when I was thinking about things I wanted to say in this speech, I realised that I've known Courtney for pretty much the whole time I've known George. And I think that they share a lot of the same character traits, George and Courtney. They're both independent, they're confident, they're driven, they're trustworthy. Like anything you want to say about them, they're both like independently successful in the chosen lines of work. But what I love the most is they do all of that stuff, but they don't take life too seriously and they have a laugh. And like what that means is, like, they're both great with the families, they're great with each other's families, they're good to the mates, like they're really positive people, they're great company, they're a great laugh, and then when you put them together, they make a great team, don't they?
So firstly, hello everyone and good afternoon. On behalf of me and my wonderful wife, I'd like to welcome you all to the celebration of our marriage and to thank you all for coming. I'd also like to put a bit of a disclaimer out that anything that hasn't been organised by Courtney or my mother is usually very unorganised and last minute. So naturally, I drafted this up in the last couple of days and I've not reread it since I printed it off. Sorry. I know Neil's covered this, but I'd like to go over it as well. So I do want to chat about a couple of people who couldn't be here with us tonight. To start, I'd like to give Courtney's uncle, Gary Jackson, a mention. So Gary is someone who would have absolutely loved to be here today and would have been dancing and drinking with everyone else until gone midnight. He's had a huge impact on Courteney, who now works at the law firm that Gary worked at himself for many years. And I know that he'd be very proud to see how far she's come in her career so far. Secondly, I'd also want to mention my old man. It still hurts a lot that he can't be here to share in all the celebrations today. I know that to many in here he's been a family member, a friend, and a football coach. But to me, he was someone I was very proud to call my dad, and I still miss him every day. Now, it's probably about time that I talked a little bit about the amazing lady next to me. Firstly, I just want to say that she looked absolutely amazing, and it did take my breath away watching you walk down the aisle. I should probably also chat a little bit about how me and Courteney first got together. So, me and Courteney actually knew each other at high school. We never actually spoke. She was a couple of years younger than me, but I did used to pester the life out of her on BBM. At the same time, and I know she disagrees with this, but having the lead guitarist at Sherburn High School's favourite band message her was definitely something she loved. After more than 6 years and one troublesome terrier, I made the decision that I wanted Courts for the rest of my life. Describing how our relationship has grown over the last few years is quite difficult. It does really come down to the fact that we love spending time with one another and the fact that we are always laughing and smiling. Courtney's one of the cleverest, hard-working and driven girls I know. She also has a heart of gold and completely looks after me in every way. When asked why I get married at the time I did, which is quite young by current standards, I usually offer the same explanation. At least one day when she finally wises up and gets tired of how useless I am, at least no one can say I haven't tried. So to finish, I'd like to propose a toast to my wife, who today has made me the luckiest man in the world, and I can't wait to spend forever with you. Please stand and raise a glass to Courteney.